My name is Gregory Hamilton, and this is the Highway to Heaven in 88 Steps. And today is day 34 of doing the same thing every single day. We're slowing ourselves down. We're finding that time to have the intentions of our mind to be focused so that we can ask ourselves, what is it that I want to do with my God-given life? What is it that God would like me to do with my God-given life? And as we go ahead and do these things throughout every day, we've discussed many times it's not easy. But then again, it's not hard, is it? It's just something that we have to do every single day, and it's not hard. What's hard is doing things physical. We're trying to do something anti-physical, aren't we? We're just trying to stop so that we can take that moment in time and have an intention, that we can have that focus on a day-to-day focus so that it can be a nice, strong highway that we're building to heaven so that we can talk to God, right? And so when we keep doing these type of things, as we discussed, it's called muscle memory. And our brain is a muscle. And that's why we do this every single day, of writing down physically in our notebook, but we have this intentions of our mind that we can be focused on talking to ourselves. And so what will happen throughout our day, as we have been doing this now for well over a month, right? That we catch ourselves throughout the day. Ooh, what was I thinking? Or whatever the case may be. And those are the moments that we get to stop and say, wait a minute, I want to have more control of the things that I'm thinking, of the way I'm speaking to myself. I want to be more in control of that. And those are the key mile markers that are going to be inside your head that we will use to constantly get ourselves back onto our highway and our focus. So we were talking about the muscle memory. And that's what's happening. We will condition our brains to do the same thing with that muscle memory. When you do it repetitively, it will just become something that you just automatically will do. Okay? Now, when somebody is in their sports profession and they're doing their thing and they've been doing them practicing and practicing, they're in their mental, they've practiced while they're doing it, they're practicing it at home, so that when they're actually doing the task, they're not thinking about anything. They're in the moment that they're actually doing it. So to be a little bit more clear, I'm going to use the surfing analogy. You spend so much time, you study to see if there's any storms coming, you look to see if it's going to be high tide or low tide, you look to see what time of day you're going to go, you make sure you eat beforehand, you do all this preparation. You've practiced, you've picked your board, you paddle out there, you sit there and you wait, and then here comes the wave. Now you're really focused, here it comes your moment. And then when you catch and paddle that wave and you stand up, your brain goes absolutely blank. You don't think about wanting to do something on that wave. You just automatically do it. There's a muscle memory that happens, and you just have this, it's in the zone. You know, it happens to any professional sports. I've been doing a lot of minor math in my personal life just lately, and it's the same thing. It doesn't matter if it's a physical sport or if it's a mental stimulation. When you're in that zone, when you're in the zone, time stops, there's no problems, you're working things out, you're creating you, you're doing your God intentions. It's what you're supposed to be doing, is things to be doing natural. And the reason why we keep wanting to stress why we do this on the day-to-day basis, I mean, there's the physical reasons why we do the muscle memory so that it can be a quick and easy and flow through the situation that we are looking for. But also when other things happen, when you are paddling back out for that next wave now. You've got your focus back. You're laying your brick, you're paddling, you're heading back out. You're doing the actual physical intentions. I want another wave. Well, when you're going back out there, the waves keep coming, and they're trying to keep you from getting out there to get more, right? I mean, there's the whitewash, and it's a lot of turbulence and stuff. Well, you have to learn how to be calm and relax, and you go under it, and you just relax when you're there, and you kind of and then you'll pop up on the other side. But if you get all tense and you start fighting it, it just starts pulling you back, and you start going with it. We're trying to go through it, and that's what we're trying to do with life. When these problems and scenarios and situations, regardless of what they are, okay, it's the way we handle them mentally is the key. This is the brick. The brick is our way we want to view ourselves. So keep laying those bricks. It will become a muscle memory. It will help you go throughout the day from just blindly thinking random thoughts that mean you can be in control of your thoughts. So I pray for you, and I pray for America.